turn off the lights and turn up the volume, because tonight's top 5 scariest videos might make you regret watching alone. Warehouse work can be dangerous at the best of times, with all the heavy loads you have to carry and the machinery you have to watch out for during your shift. But one thing you don't normally expect to encounter is an unseen force, dragging you down the aisles with the force of 10 men, which is what happened here. Take a look. If we think else aside for a moment, things could have gone seriously wrong for that poor man. If only those boxes full of beer cans had fallen on his head or spine. Sure, you might argue that there could have been someone else hiding on the other side of the shelving unit to push everything off. But how did he get dragged such a long distance at such a speed? It's not like we're watching a Hollywood movie set, it's a warehouse CCTV security system. Plus, we can't see from both angles, and there doesn't seem to be anyone in sight who can pull a string. But even if it was a string, imagine the pain of being dragged with a thin wire against your skin like that. TikTok user Shunny52 has been experiencing some truly insane activity in her home for the last year, and it all started when the safety gate in her hallway somehow opened on its own. Looks like it wasn't ghost-proofed. All jokes aside though, these gates are child-proof and incredibly difficult to open as it is, so how it just dropped open so easily is nothing short of an absolute mystery. And it didn't stop there. She's not even able to relax and watch TV without something spooky happening. You could probably make a valid argument that there was somebody hiding out of shot and flicking the light switches. But what we can't explain is the TV turning itself off in time with the lights, especially considering that the lights in the other room didn't even flicker. Unless there's something seriously messed up with the wiring, there must be something strange going on. But the worst was still yet to come. Take a look at this clip that she captured on her home's security cameras, and keep your eyes on the black dog. Some commenters believe that the dog's collar just got caught on the crate, and that's how it came off. But how come the dog's bark sounded so agitated? And why did they both simultaneously freeze right before the happening? What do you think? Let us know in the comments. And while you're at it, don't forget to bump the like button and subscribe if you're enjoying this compilation so far. You might be worried about the influx of your home being susceptible to ghostly happenings and hackers. But you should be equally as wary of the outside too, especially watching this clip from Logical Leprechaun, showing us that ignorance really can be bliss.
Like another minute, and he never comes back, he never does anything else, whoever this is.
Never rings again.
Is that wearing a dress or something?
Again.
Like a wedding dress?
Wedding dress?
It is creepy how it's
like
dark there, and then boom.
Now, this could have just been somebody waltzing by the camera in a wedding dress, as the uploader seems to believe. But the description of the video states that the figures on the Ring doorbell are never that wispy. They're usually quite crisp. It's also quite common for these cameras to mess up the image a little when movement is captured during nighttime, though. This makes sense when we think about the amount of storage required to handle entire days of footage. The solution? Low resolution, resulting in glitches and poor image quality. But the real kicker is that this footage was captured at 3 a.m., the witching hour. Bet you've been twitching to the edge of your seat waiting for another dose of creepy-ass doll videos. Well, this clip uploaded by Joanne Brown, UK Ghost Hunter, on YouTube, does not disappoint. The creepiest part isn't even the fact that the uploader is called Joanne Brown, who owns 14 haunted dolls, is also called John Brown. The creepiest part here is that the doll's wig is real human hair. The doll itself is also really old, over 150 years, and has raised a couple of paranormal questions throughout her time in the Brown household, moving on my streams and causing huge EMF spikes. Perhaps it's time we put a cap on doll production, for the safety of everyone's pants. At around 3 in the morning, this elderly lady was fast asleep, when the security camera installed by her granddaughter for peace of mind captured something that would leave them both in a shock a few days later. What they saw on the footage nights earlier seemed like an eerie sign of what was to come. It was uploaded on social media. Yenya77, who mentioned that her grandmother is bedbound and sleeps on a railed bed for safety, which makes the footage all the more strange. Take a look. Did you spot it? No? We'll highlight it for you. But first, let's talk about why this left them speechless. You see, the OP commented under the post revealing that, only a few hours after the video was recorded, they were told by doctors that their grandmother's leg was, quote-unquote, dead and ready to be amputated. Now let's look at the footage again, zoomed in and sped up. What on earth is that? A leg materializing and slowly disappearing like a ghost. They truly believe this was a sign because their grandmother couldn't even feel her leg, let alone move it. And the way it appears, only to disappear seconds later, is truly bizarre. Could the leg appearing on the footage be some kind of sign? What do you think? Let us know in the comments. TikToker Elastin Comino had lost his father 67 months before this next video, and according to him, they didn't see each other for a couple of years before his death. Filled with grief and regret, he visited his dad's grave. But ever since that day, he claims to have started experiencing some strange occurrences in the house, which led him to try and capture the activities on camera. However, what he captured one day left him terrified of living there.
No puede ser. Es mi primer día de vuelta. Estoy hecha un bodrio. Es cierto. Es la verdad.
Esos cabrones se están moviendo solos.
Escuché lo que pasó, pues lo lamento mucho. Si fueras mi hija, te diría que lo usaras.
This is a very interesting one, because while this could be paranormal activity caught on camera, it could also be something else. You see, when the activity stopped, he panned the camera around for seemingly no reason, but by doing so, the camera shows a pure dark spot, which is the perfect place to hide a cheeky jump cut and remove whatever motors or strings pulled the door, just before showing us there's nothing there. But still, we can't prove whether it's paranormal or not yet, so let's keep digging through their channel.
Estoy sintiendo pasos, estoy sintiendo ruido. Y bueno, yo espero que esta noche sea muy tranquila. ¿Qué fue eso? Dios mío, ¿qué fue eso? Me arrebataron la cobija. Ay, Dios mío. Me arrebataron la cobija. No sé si salir porque estoy asustado.
After waking up to some disturbance in the hallway, his blanket is pulled to the ground. With a racing heart, he musters the courage to investigate further, but of course, found nothing. It's easy to assume someone could have attached a string to the blanket from outside the room, because his slow response time kind of leaves a lot to the imagination. Whoever did it had enough time to hide or even exit his apartment, after all. But to give him the benefit of the doubt, his home did look empty, and he showed every part of his house to prove he was alone. We couldn't just assume his entire story was made up, so we did a bit more digging and found this video.
Otra vez se escuchan golpes en la sala. Son las 3:25. Se escuchan golpes en la sala, se escuchan cosas. No he podido dormir. Van a ser casi las 4 de la mañana. Dios mío, ayúdame, Dios mío. Señor bendito. Abre la puerta. Cierra la puerta del baño. ¿Quién está ahí? Dios, ¿qué es eso, Dios? Ayúdame, Dios, ayúdame. Dios mío. ¿Quién está ahí? Ay, Dios. La cortina se movió. Esa cortina se movió. Ay, Dios, Dios. Dios mío, ¿qué fue eso? ¿Qué fue eso, Dios? Dios Todopoderoso, ayúdame.
With no clear evidence of jump cuts and by how he is breathing, this clip is very interesting and could be the key to solving the mystery of our supposedly haunted friend. As we edged closer to the final, we found even more bone-chilling videos. But are they really what they seem? The answer might surprise you. Watch closely.
En el nombre de Jesús te ordeno que te vayas. En el nombre de Jesús ordeno que te vayas. No tienes derecho de estar aquí. Ordeno que te vas. Ordeno que te vas en el nombre de Jesús.
Spooky, right? Well, we can actually see the key being pressed. But while we couldn't find the exact model of this Yamaha keyboard, there are definitely Yamaha keyboards that can play themselves. So, no big deal here, as we still can't prove either way, but we're getting closer. Check this out.
Bueno, ya quedó la velita encendida. Vamos a escuchar algo. Algo se movió. El florero se movió. Estoy seguro que ese florero se movió.
But then we found even more suspicious clips. Check this out. Oh dear, why does he move the camera up, perfectly synchronized with the movement of that ball, as if he was causing it to jump somehow, say, by pulling something attached to the ball. But what happened next is what made the whole situation look just silly.
Parece todo está tranquilo. Se ve todo tranquilo. Se en toda la casa, Dios mío, ¿por qué? ¿Qué es eso, Dios? ¿Qué es eso? Hay algo en mi cocina, Dios. Hay algo en mi cocina, Dios mío. Señor bendito. Líbrame de todo mal y permite escuchar unos pasos.
Come on. Mystery solved, I guess. You see, most TikTokers who start uploading some pretty convincing ghost stories start getting used to the attention and end up carelessly uploading more videos that make it all just look blatantly fake. But hey, maybe we're wrong. Maybe he's really haunted by the Wicked Witch of the West.